For decades, America's relationship with Israel has been described as ironclad. Through countless administrations, shifting global priorities, and intensifying debates here at home, U.S. support for Israel has remained one of the most consistent features of American foreign policy. But as the world changes, as public opinion shifts, I have to ask, does this unwavering commitment still make sense? Let's start with the roots. The U.S.-Israel alliance is built on more than just shared interests. There are deep claims to shared democratic values, a belief in regional stability, and a long history of military cooperation. Israel is often touted as America's most reliable ally in a Middle East that's, frankly, unpredictable, full of autocratic regimes, shifting alliances, and frequent anti-Western sentiment. Intelligence sharing, joint exercises, technological partnerships, you name it. Both countries have benefited. And then there's the money. The United States gives Israel about $3.8 billion every year, mostly military aid. Over the decades, Israel has become the largest cumulative recipient of U.S. foreign aid since World War II. Supporters argue this isn't just about charity, it's about deterrence, protecting American interests, and standing with a democracy surrounded by hostility. But here's where things get complicated. Critics are growing louder, especially as Israel's policies toward Palestinians, especially in Gaza and the West Bank, continue to spark outrage. Periodic wars, civilian casualties, controversial military operations, these aren't just distant headlines. A growing number of Americans, especially younger generations and within the Democratic Party, are questioning whether unconditional support is enabling human rights violations. Recently, Israeli government reforms and expansion of settlements have only deepened these divides. So what does this mean for U.S. policy? Supporting Israel can put Washington in a tough spot with Arab and Muslim-majority countries. Whenever fighting flares up, it complicates America's efforts to mediate peace or build new partnerships. Sure, deals like the Abraham Accords have shown that cooperation is possible, but deep-seated issues like Jerusalem's status and Palestinian statehood keep tensions high. There's also a bigger global picture. China and Russia are hungry for influence in the Middle East. Some foreign policy experts argue that America needs to be more flexible, more multilateral, so we don't box ourselves in or undermine our credibility. Automatic, unconditional support for Israel, they say, might actually limit U.S. options and weaken our moral standing. And then there's what's happening here at home. Polls show the country is divided. Republicans mostly stick to traditional support for Israel, while Democrats, especially the younger crowd, are more critical than ever. Sympathy for the Palestinian cause is rising, and that's starting to show up in protests and political debates from the street to Capitol Hill. Still, people who defend the alliance say ditching Israel isn't realistic. They point to Israel's role as a tech innovator, a crucial intelligence partner, and a rock-solid military ally in a region where America's influence is fading. So maybe the real question isn't whether the U.S. should support Israel, but how that support should look now. Should aid come with more conditions? Should there be stronger expectations around human rights, democracy, or peace negotiations? As America's place in the world keeps shifting, and as our own politics evolve, the U.S.-Israel relationship is under the microscope like never before. One thing is clear: blind allegiance can't be the policy of the future. If American foreign policy is going to be principled, transparent, and effective, it's time for a real conversation about what we expect from our allies and from ourselves.